Everything I'm learning about her in real time makes me love her more. What the
Joining me now is someone who calls Tennessee home. It's Fox News contributor Brett Cooper. Brett, you just had a child. Congratulations, by the way. I didn't know you were giving up so much power.
Thank you. I know, that's just so embarrassing of me. I just need to go stand in a cafeteria and scream it.
Scream that you want power. I guess the path to that is running for Congress. But you have a hard time, I would think, getting elected with the positions and the opinions that have been out there about Aftyn Behn in Tennessee.
No, it's pretty crazy. And, you know, I'm seeing a lot of people compare her to AOC. She's comparing herself to Zohran Mamdani. But I feel like the difference between those candidates, those politicians, and her is that AOC does claim to love New York. Mamdani claims to love New York City. Aftyn Behn hates Nashville, and she's walking around saying, oh, I represent downtown Nashville. You know, that is the Broadway area. That is where all the tourists are. And yet she's getting on podcasts, she's getting on the news and saying, no, I hate country music. I hate everything that makes Nashville Nashville. It's like, is that really who we want to be representing us? Absolutely not.
Does somebody like Aftyn Behn have a shot in Nashville?
Unfortunately, I do think she does. And I think she does because the people in Nashville are also worried about affordability and the price of groceries, and that is what she's primarily been speaking about. I mean, that's the same reason I think that Zohran won in New York City. So I think that she has a shot there. However, again, she just has a complete, utter disdain for not just our city, but also our state and the values that make this state great, that make it such a haven from people who move all over the country, who, you know, grit their teeth and say, no, I'm never leaving because I love Tennessee. And unfortunately, Nashville is more of a purple area. I think that's actually, I said unfortunately, but I think that's one of the things that makes Nashville wonderful is that people can cohabitate and live amongst each other. And I feel like politics is never something that I am, you know, disagreeing with people on or being confronted with in Nashville. And I think that if she was elected, she would make it far more radical, far more progressive, and just take the city in a, you know, further left direction, which would not be good for us.
So, but just to be clear, Brett, what would kill her presidential campaign is not necessarily
The race is a toss-up in a Trump 20 district. It's so fucking Jover. There's some polls I already showed. I briefly looked at it earlier, but here it is. Tennessee 7th district poll. Matt Van Epps at 48% and Aftyn Behn at 46%. Other at 2%, 5% undecided. R plus 21 to R plus 2 is an insane swing. What an insane swing.
Good morning.
Just in, Tennessee's 7th congressional district special election poll, according to Emerson, shows Aftyn Behn in striking distance.
Everyone, State Representative Aftyn Behn, the 7th congressional district special election Democratic nominee. It is cold, which is why my coat is so dramatic here in Nashville. But I woke up with the energy of 1,000 Dolly Partons and decided to go canvass because a new poll dropped showing us about 2 points behind my opponent, which is wild. And I've got the election excitement wiggles as I do. So I decided to jump out of bed, go out and canvass.
Aftyn is endorsed by the DSA and anti-Israel, by the way. I like mentioning this because people for some reason don't know this despite it making Tennessee news. It's because it's Tennessee chatter. That's the reason why people don't know about it, because it's just one of those things that people, there's so much to pay attention to that sometimes people just like fall through the cracks. But that's not necessarily a bad thing, because when a situation like this happens and you have a real shot in a special election in a place like Tennessee, that also causes the opposing side not to focus as much on the race in general. Yeah, here's the Tennessee holler. As Sean for 5 points out, unsurprisingly, Matt Van Epps is backed by AIPAC. Aftyn Behn is not. This is the first time I'm covering her as well. Yes, like I'm admitting that this is brother. There are so many things that happen all the time around the country that it's like virtually impossible for me to be tuned in and locked in at any given moment. People forget, like, America is the size of Europe, dude. You know, it's the size of almost like a continent. But like, yeah, a special election in Tennessee, I wasn't paying attention to it. Her scandals are these two audios being pushed by the Republicans. Let's take a look at her big scandals. I hate the city. I hate the bachelorettes. I hate the pedal taverns. I hate country music. I hate all the things that make Nashville. I hate it.
Taverns. I hate country things. I've been heavily involved with the Nashville mayoral race because I hate the city. I hate the bachelorettes. I hate the pedal taverns. I hate country music. I hate all of the things that make Nashville, apparently, and its city to the rest of the country. But I
Wow. What a scandal. Arrest her. Pedal taverns are such a meme. As a Nashvilleian, all those takes are based as... I mean, saying I hate the Bachelorettes, I don't even know. It's from a podcast from 2020. It's not a league. It's literally public. Yeah, but it's Oppo, right? The reason why they're resurfacing it is because they're saying that it's this person is not capable of being your elected representative. And I don't even know what a pedal tavern is, but it sounds whack as so. A pedal tavern. Oh, dude, this? Oh, hell yeah. No, she needs to be, they need to make her the governor. They need to give her the district. They need to make her the mayor. They need to simultaneously make her the only person who's capable of being the mayor, the representative, and the governor at the same time. Didn't you go on one before stream? I did. It was a shameful moment, okay? I did do that on stream. It was shameful. I did it in Amsterdam. Those things are whack as Those things are shameful. I hate the Bachelorettes, also a great take. I hate the pedal taverns, good take. I hate country music. I also hate it, but you kind of can't say that in Nashville. I feel like, Tennessee is the one place where you can't really say that, but I don't think this is a significant line of attack.
I hate it. Yeah, I'm that girl at the airport that all these bachelorettes are giddy walking out in their two-toned colored Pantone pink shirts, and they walk out and they're like, oh my God, Nashville is so bad. Yes.
Yeah, this is just her on the tourists. That's it. Okay, what is this link, bro? What is this link?
Come on, guys.
You wanted a one tap, right?
Yeah, do it for the one. Guys, for the one time.
Yeah.
Woo!
I don't know who this guy is. Look at him. He's got a big beard. He's got long hair. Who is this guy? That's not me. Hey, yo, chill, dude. This is not, I don't know who this guy is. Who are you showing me? That's not me. Does that even look like me? I wear glasses. Anyway, Aftyn Behn was calling for Israel's actions as genocide in April 2024. Harris campaigning for her is a good sign. She's reading the tea leaves correctly for 2028. Kamala Harris is hitting the campaign trail today with a surprise event for state rep Aftyn Behn, the Democrat running for the Tennessee 7. What the is this? 30 sexy pics of Hassan Piker that prove the only thing that is hotter than his takes is his bod? What the Out magazine? When did they post? Why did they post this? What the hell? Oh, they got the meat pic on there. God damn. Oh my God. This is the article that Chatter said her grandma sent her. Wait, your grandma was reading Out magazine? We're back to the Aftyn Behn situation in Nashville, or not Nashville, in Tennessee. Tennessee Democrat Aftyn Behn, who once brought a transgender pastor to the Tennessee legislature, said it made her uncomfortable to see her colleagues pray. Yo, she's dope, dude. What is going on with this lady? Oh my God. She's anti-Israel. She's anti-genocide. She's anti-pedal bar, pedal tavern. She's awesome.
And I think, especially as someone who is more secular,
she's pro-trans. What?
I have a hard time when religion is at the core of everything we do in the legislature. And so, for example, on the House floor, we say a prayer every session. Some committees open up with prayer. We also stand for the pledge. There are Christian pastors that have a lot of say and proximity to power in the legislature and dictate a lot of what the power players do. And it is uncomfortable. And I think,
as a practicing Christian myself, I hear zero bad takes here. Cancel her. She's against cousin marriage. To be fair, I voted against cousin marriage. Why y'all acting surprised that Trump is winning cousin states? To be fair, I voted against cousin marriage. New, in a 2024 deleted tweet, Aftyn Behn amplified a post that said states which voted for President Trump, like Tennessee, were cousin states. She loathes you. She loathes Tennessee. She doesn't belong in Congress. Wait, this is awesome. They are unironically saying that they're pro-cousin. The RNC research group is like, wow, I can't believe this person that wants to run for office in Tennessee is actually against cousin. Unlike us, real Tennesseans. She's literally defending Tennessee in that tweet, saying not all people from Tennessee actually engage in the act of cousin. She's literally saying she is from Tennessee and she has voted against cousin. I'm going to keep it $1.50. I don't think there's a Tennessee guy out there who's like, listen, I'm a single issue voter. And for me, that single issue is getting to dick down my cousin, blowing my cousin's back walls out. That's it. No other issue. That's the only thing I care about. That's what I vote on. Matt Van Epps, the GOP candidate for Tennessee 7 special election next month, started running this attack ad against his Democratic opponent, Aftyn Behn, yesterday on Facebook and Instagram. Aftyn Behn so woke, she thinks it's a win to harass police.
Liberal Aftyn Behn.
This is great. We've got our girl squad and we're bullying the ICE vehicles and state troopers. So this is a win.
Aftyn Behn.
Oh my God, she's so sick. Oh my God, what a goddamn legend, dude. Listen, I have admittedly dropped the ball on a lot of these areas while simultaneously talking about the importance of running candidates in areas exactly like this one, and telling you over and over again that like there is a lot of promise and a lot of potential in places like this. I'm telling you right now, this is a rare artifact. This is not a rare Pokemon, actually, to be fair. There are a lot of wine moms out there and a lot of liberals out there in places like this that straight up see right from wrong, recognize what's going on as up, and want a real fighter. And it seems like she is. I mean, it seems the polls are showing that, you know, that they will respond positively to. Who said Blonde Blazer IRL? Yeah, unlike Blonde Blazer, she would never hurt me.
So woke, she thinks it's a win to harass police.
This is great. We've got our girl squad and we're bullying the ICE vehicles and state troopers. So this is a win.
Woke liberal Aftyn Behn. When she wins, we lose.
I'm Matt Van Epps, and I approve this message.
Meet woke liberal.
Wait, that's what he
Aftyn
sounds
Behn.
like?
This is great. We've got
No shot. That's got to be AI, right? If he sounds like that, it's over.
When she wins, we lose.
I'm Matt Van Epps, and I approve this message.
That's AI, right? Except it's not supposed to be AI, I thought. I thought that was the one part of the ad that you can't actually recreate. It has to be like the real candidate, no? No, he just sounds like a nerd with a cold.
With my good friend Bob, Kid Rock at his place on Broadway. Need you to get out the vote.
All right, shouldn't be rocket science, kids. Yes.
Oh my God. LeBron numbers incoming. I'm Matt Van Epps, and this is my favorite file who's endorsing me. All she has to do is straight up be like, hey, how's that rent looking? Do you feel great when you go to the grocery store and things are less affordable than ever before? I'm gonna fix it. That's it.
Somebody who served our country, thank you for your service.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
This willing to put America first against this left-wing lunatic nut job who is pretty much, it's come to surface if you haven't seen it yet, in case you live in a cave, who said she not only hates Nashville, she hates country music. And also, she thinks, if little Johnny goes to school and wants to be called Sarah, that the parents shouldn't be notified, wants to defund the police. I mean, everything else. Come on, people. If you want to live in a city like that, move to Portland. Let's keep Tennessee conservative. Let's keep it moving forward with people like Matt here. And let's not let these lunatics into our politics.
Yeah, let's not bring lunatics into our politics. As Kid Rock joining politics is pretty funny.
We all know this is.
You are the lunatic getting into the politic. You stay out of it. Republicans are mad at her for protesting against the file. Context matters. Aftyn for Tennessee Behn was protesting a child sex abuser who admitted it. Now Republicans are attempting to shame her for it. We were there covering the activism of the bird survivors. Aftyn and others is how the holler was born. Oh my God. Oh my God.
I sure do. And thanks, Matt. I've got an incredible leader, true patriot, and conservative champion with us today, and that's Speaker Mike Johnson.
All right, Speaker Johnson. Oh, wow. Speaker, it is a wonderful honor to get a chance to speak with you, and thank you for coming to us on Super Talk and participating in the 7th Congressional District race.
Thanks so much, guys. Great to be on with the great Matt Murphy. And
everything I'm learning about her in real time makes me love her more. What the
system is rigged in Washington. Here's how it works. Politicians make it easy for their rich donors, tax cuts for billionaires, and burying the Epstein files, while hardworking Tennesseans get a rough ride by cutting health care for Tennessee families, doubling health insurance premiums, and tariffs that hurt our economy. I'm Aftyn Behn, and I approve this message. Vote early to shake up Washington. High grocery prices, worried about healthcare costs, feeling burned by tariffs? then December 2nd is your day to shake up Washington. I'm Aftyn Behn, and in Congress, I'll work for you, not the rich donors or special interests. Together, we can bring balance to Washington by making healthcare more affordable, bringing down the cost of living, and protect workers and small businesses from job-killing tariffs. I'm Aftyn Behn, and I approve this message to shake up Washington.
I love that when you're running in Tennessee, you have to make it seem like you're advertising a new type of meat at Applebee's called the Sizzler. Like, that's the background music of your campaign ad. That's awesome. For $14.99 at Applebee's, affordable prices for the Sizzler. It's great. Recalled vote 2024, President Tennessee 7, Trump plus 22. This is awesome.
Y'all should be ashamed.
She got kicked out of the area that she was in the Capitol because she was protesting and she got hit. She hit her head, and Republicans are using this against her, which is crazy. A Republican attack ad just dropped too. Let's take a look.
In here. Many of you have been part of my story.
I was someone who always wanted to get out of East Tennessee.
Let's show the entire country
what police abolition looks like, that, we can do it.
I took that fight statewide.
We're bullying the ICE vehicles and state troopers.
Now I'm running for Congress because
I hate this city.
As a state representative in Tennessee,
I don't want children, I want power.
I'm Aftyn Behn.
I hate all of the things that make Nashville, apparently.
Aftyn Behn here.
She's amazing.
And someone who's been trying to make healthcare more affordable in this state for a long time. And I think the paradigm is shifting, and there's a few reasons for that. We've had a Republican trifecta in the state for 15 years, and it has not delivered for the Tennessee people. We are the most dangerous place for workers in the country. We have the highest maternal mortality rate in the country. We have the highest inflationary cost of groceries in the country. And they look around and there's no one else to blame, right? I mean, obviously they blame immigrants, but immigrants are not the reason our grocery prices are high. Paradigm is shifting because the Republican trifecta has gotten lethargic. While they've been scapegoating and terrorizing, we have been building and caring for each other. We've been building the organizing muscle.
Oh my gosh, she's awesome. The only thing that I disagree with is that she said affordability for healthcare and not free healthcare. And oftentimes when people say affordability on healthcare, they just mean like they're not in favor of Medicare for all, which I suspect she might not be in favor of Medicare for all, but who knows? Everything else is pretty solid.
We need to actually win this election. The affordability crisis is hitting everyone. I'm someone in the legislature who's fought to end Tennessee's regressive grocery tax by closing corporate tax loopholes. So there is a shift, and it is going to happen in Tennessee. And as W.E.B. Du Bois once said, as goes the South, so goes the nation.
Very tough district.
Oh
but you can see
God.
why people are excited about it. I mean, she's very impressive. Knows what she...
Oh my God, brother, who is this person? What is happening, bro? What the is going on? Bane Truther from Nashville. She's goated. GOP here is so cynical. Would love to see her on the stream. We need a social worker like her. She's been outside for a minute. Probably just treading lightly because HCA and healthcare companies based here. Aftyn is a very powerful white woman name. Yeah, but that's a good thing. Yeah, being a powerful white woman in this situation is solid as hell. I'm telling you, Assange, she's a closet socialist. She's been endorsed by the DSA before and is a paper member. Aftyn Behn is running for the Tennessee House District 51. Please join us and learn more as she sits down with us to talk about her campaign. The special election will be coming up soon, August 3rd, with early voting starting this week. Who cares? Talk about the White House. Who even is this woman? Oh my God. Talk about the White House. White House, White House, White House. Who is this? Who cares? Talk about the White House. White House, White House, White House, White House, White House, Lemo! Wait a minute. Other things are happening in the world, even though you spent the first 4 hours of the broadcast talking about the shooting that took place in D.C. Chatter. Who is this woman, though? She is running in a plus 20 red district in a special election in Tennessee, and it's actually very close. Instead of coming in here and screeching, maybe you should actually listen to what I have to say. 2024 tweet of her. Tennessee 7 nominee Aftyn Behn just deleted this post from 2024. Fortunately, the internet is forever. On this Juneteenth, we need less white folks posting Canva graphics and more adopting prison abolition as a political foundation. Here's my lineup of books that enhanced my political education. Black women did a lot of labor to get me here, and I'm eternally grateful. Oh my God, that's so sick. Wait, she was posting this in 2024? This is like peak woke 2020 posting. She was Eddington posting in 2024. What the f? This is a rare gem. Wow. I was impressed with Aftyn Behn and talking to her. Republicans are tagging her retired culture war stuff. It may not even work in a Trump 2020 district. It's interesting how she's the first federal candidate to connect the Epstein files to oligarchy. Oh my God. Finally, someone other than Zoran or Trump getting a little shine and chatters are losing their minds. Yeah, this lady is awesome, for the record. She's dope. And I'm very excited to see where this goes. But the fact that you got Kamala Harris like endorsing her and is wild. I interviewed Aftyn Behn this morning, and it turns out she's a longtime Breaking Points viewer and held up her copy of We've Got People. No way. Aside from those 2 strikes, she's a highly impressive candidate and is closing the gap in her Tennessee special election fast. She didn't buy the squad. I didn't ask. Kamala genuflecting on the socialist wave here is pretty awesome. The Kamala thing was so bizarre because Behn left before Harris showed up and neither of them ever mentioned each other. Kamala was there to be at Fisk University. Fisk is in her state district. Okay. She's dope.